Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into one of the most essential verbs in Italian, parlare, which means to speak. But what if I told you that using it correctly is all about cracking a hidden code? Well, there's a really cool twist to this verb, and we are going to unlock it together. So you probably think you have this one in the back, right? I mean, it's just to speak, but parlare is one of those verbs that kind of loves to keep you on your toes. It seems so simple on the surface, but its real magic, its real meaning, is unlocked by the tiny little words that follow it. And yep, that's the secret right there. The entire meaning of parlare can totally flip based on one tiny word. I'm talking about prepositions like con, di, or a. These are the keys. Honestly, getting these right is what separates sounding like a textbook from speaking like a real Italian. Okay, but hold on. Before we start unlocking all those cool new meanings, we gotta make sure our foundation is rock solid. So first up, let's do a super quick review of the basic tenses. We need to get this down so we can move on to the really fun part.
All right, so here we've got the presente, the present tense, over on the left. You know, pretty standard stuff. But on the right, we have the Passato Prossimo, which is the past tense. The big thing to notice here, the thing you have to remember, is that parlare always partners up with the verb avere, to have. That's why you see ho parlato, I parlato, and so on. And here's what it looks like in a real sentence. Ieri ho parlato con il mio professore. A simple, perfect example of the past tense in action. You know, I'd actually encourage you to hit pause right here and try to make your own sentence. Seriously, it's the best way to get this stuff to stick in your brain. Okay, foundation is set. You ready? Now for the main event, unlocking the prepositional code. We're going to look at con, di, and a. I want you to think of these as 3 different keys that open up completely different meanings for the very same verb. First up, we've got con. Super simple. Anytime you see parlate con, it means you're talking with someone. The whole focus is on that interaction, that back and forth between people. Check out this example. Ho parlato con Marta al telefono. It's me and Marta having a conversation. See that? It's a two-way street. That back and forth is your signal every single time to use con. So, just to lock it in your brain, use parlate con when you're focused on the conversation itself, when there are at least 2 people involved, and when it's a real dialogue. Easy as that. Oh, and hey, here's a quick little pro tip for you. If you're just talking about a casual, informal chat, you can swap in chiacchierare. It literally just means to chat with. It's a fantastic little verb to have in your back pocket to sound more natural. All right, let's grab our next key, the preposition di. Now with di, we're totally changing gears. The focus shifts completely. We're not talking with someone anymore, now we're talking about something. The topic is the star of the show now. Abbiamo parlato di film e serie TV. We talked about movies and TV shows. See how the emphasis is entirely on the topic? That's what matters here, and that's our cue to use di. So, long story short, when the subject matter is the main character of your sentence, when you want to emphasize what you're talking about, parlare di is your go-to. And that brings us to our final key, the preposition a. Parlare a means to speak to someone. Now this one feels a little different. It usually implies a more one-directional flow of information. Think of it like you're addressing an audience or maybe speaking in a more formal setting. And here's the classic example. L'insegnante ha parlato agli studenti. The teacher spoke to the students. It's not really a conversation, right? It's one person delivering information to a group. That one street is the hallmark of parlare a. So just to wrap this one up, whenever you're addressing someone, especially if it's a bit more formal, or if the communication is mostly one way, like giving a speech or instructions, parlare a is the one you want. And boom, here it is. This is the aha moment all laid out on one slide. This is your ultimate cheat sheet. Con is for a dialogue with a person, di is for the content about a topic, and a is for addressing someone, speaking to a person. If you remember anything from this, remember this slide. Go ahead, screenshot it. So, you have the keys, you've cracked the code, but, and this is a big but, None of this matters unless you actually put it into practice. The only way to really make this stuff second nature is to start building your own sentences. So, let's put it all together.
So to wrap this all up, I've got a little puzzle for you. Here's the scenario. You need to talk to your boss about a project with a colleague. How would you build that sentence in Italian using everything we just learned? Go on, pause and think about it. Maybe even write it down. Once you can do that, you'll know you've truly started to master parlare and...